So now, dear students, I will try to explain the various parts of brain and its function in a sweet and short way. Okay, a quick revision. Just see, our brain, which is present inside our skull, it is protected by our skull. The weight of our brain, the average weight of our brain in adult human being is about 1400 gram. Roughly you can imagine like 1.5 kg. This brain, it is covered by meninges, membrane, and entire our brain can be divided into three parts: forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Okay. Forebrain consists of cerebrum, thalamus, hypothalamus. I repeat, cerebrum, thalamus, hypothalamus. Cerebrum is the major part of our brain. Whenever we think of brain, what comes to our imagination is cerebrum actually. This cerebrum, this cerebrum, it is made up of two parts. It is made up of two parts. We call it as right hemisphere and left hemisphere. Okay. And very interesting thing, left part of our body is controlled by right hemisphere of cerebrum, right cerebral hemisphere, and right part is controlled by left cerebral hemisphere. So it is crossed. That is one thing which you have to remember. And then the next one, this cerebrum, it is the center for all the sensory organ. Okay, we have 5 sense organ. Okay, eye, nose, tongue, ear, skin, all these have centers in the cerebrum. It is a site of memory. It is a site of intelligence. Okay, so all those are controlled by cerebrum. Thalamus, it has control over sensory and the motor signals. And hypothalamus, very important, frequently they ask, hypothalamus controls temperature of our body, okay, hunger and thirst. Hunger and thirst means urge for eating and drinking water is controlled by hypothalamus. Our body temperature, our normal body temperature is also controlled by hypothalamus. Then I'll come to hindbrain. Next I'll come to mid. Hind or hindbrain we call. It consists of three parts: pons, cerebellum, medulla. Pons, it is related to our facial expression. We bring different expression in our face. We smile. Okay. We show sadness, happiness. All these expressions are controlled by pons. It also controls mastication, chewing action. Cerebellum, very important. Cerebellum maintains our body balance by coordinating our entire body with the muscles. Whenever a person drinks alcohol, this part of the body will get affected. This part of the brain will get affected. Cerebellum will get affected when a person drinks alcohol. And you might have seen how that person walks. He cannot walk properly because he loses body balance because of cerebellum. And medulla controls several involuntary activities like salivation, blood pressure, vomiting. These all are not under our control, and that is controlled by medulla. So these all are the functions of brain. And from brain, a tail-like structure extends, which enters into our vertebral column, which enters into our backbone, is spinal cord. Is spinal cord, and spinal cord is related to reflex action. Reflex action means sudden response to a stimulus. Like suppose you are working in kitchen room, by chance, by mistake, you touch hot vessel, suddenly you withdraw your hand. Okay, that is reflex action, and such actions are controlled by spinal cord. So this thing you can remember, which is more than enough for your annual examination.